One thing I recall struggling with from 12 years old until 22, and that's 10 years, is body dysmorphia. And it ended up with me going into a gym a lot, working out a lot, but it never really fulfilled or made it go away when there would be any action taken. So let's talk about body dysmorphia. And if you're new here and you're listening to this, make sure to subscribe if you're interested in spirituality and improvement. Body dysmorphia. You look at your body and you're just in rejection of it. You're not accepting how your body is. If it be beliefs that have been put into you that your body needs to look a certain way, or that it needs to have certain shape. But at the end of the day, it is you not accepting that which you take yourself as. If you say, I am this body, then you might have a different opinion of it. Because you're like, I am this body and I don't like my body. Because my body should be different than what it is now. And it's one thing is saying that, maybe out of health, and then taking action. But another thing is having that state kept up. And body dysmorphia, or just this kind of rejection of yourself as the body, is a state that is being kept up. And it's a painful state. It makes you act out of the state. And we have many states like this. We can have states of anxiety, we can have states of different negative self-talks or whatever. It can be many things. But it is always us who is keeping this state up. And the longer the state is there, the more painful it is. So this is one of those states that you keep up. And it takes a lot of energy, and then your life somewhat revolves around that state. Or not revolves around it. It expresses itself from it. Or you could say that there is this, your life energy, and then its expression outward is through a filter. And the filter is the state that you are in. And if you are in a state of this, something like this, then you will act out of it. And you will talk out of it. Your expression is through the filter. That's one thing. But the main thing is that it is a state which you're keeping up. Now, what to do with it? Well, there is many things you can do. You can do practices, you can do a lot of stuff. But in the end, if you look at your body, you see that it is something which you are borrowing for a certain amount of time. It is a gift. It is from Earth. And you will have to return it. And if that is tomorrow or in 100 years, it really doesn't matter. But always the body is doing its best to serve you, to work, to be functional. There is so many cells dying and being born all the time. You're not just the body. The body itself is made up of so much life, of so much little life. And to have your mind hate on it is very wrong. You have to see that this body is perfect, because it's not about how people view you in society. Anyway, when you get sick, you don't give a fuck anymore. If you break your legs, you don't care if people see that your triceps is not big enough. Like, it doesn't matter at that point. And it doesn't actually matter to you either. It is just something that you've picked up and that you are keeping up. This belief that your body needs to look better and that it's never good enough. And that is true. That is life showing you that it can never be enough. Because it's a body. It has limits. It doesn't work. And the trap in which you are is that you take yourself as the body and you have your own prejudices about it. Are you having emotions? Great, your body is creating emotions. Are you having thinking mind? Great, that memory and that mind is in the body. Are you here listening to this? Do you have sensations? Can you smell, hear, see, or any of those? If even at least one is working, your body is doing its job. It's loving you immensely. That it's allowing you to have this experience. And you allow yourself to have hateful thoughts towards it. And that is so disappointing. That you are wasting your energy on keeping up a state of delusion. That is very disappointing. And if you're someone who works out and does a lot of gym and everything, I will tell you, once this is gone, your workout experience changes absolutely. You're working out and you're focused on the feeling of it. You might say, yeah, I'm doing that. You're not. You're working out through the state and then you're focusing on the feeling of it. There will be silence, ease, calm, and absolute contentment with how your body is now while you work out. And it becomes a dance of sensations. And it's very pleasant in its own way. It's extremely pleasant. But you don't have that. You don't have the pleasantness. You have all your mindsets. And then if you get over this, they're not there. It is so calm, so peaceful. When I go to the gym now and I work out, I see everyone having so many emotions and so many thoughts and so many states that I look at them and I see their emotions, I see their thoughts, and they're like, oh, girl, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. Bro looks like a fucking tank, but he's insecure. It's not me hating on him, it's disappointing. Because you're a beautiful human being and you're lowering yourself with this. You're lowering your beauty and your potential with this. And I know it's painful. So just look more into your body, look more into the fact that it is already perfectly doing what it's meant to do. And the looks part of it is not important. It might be important in finding a partner, but anyway, the partner which is there for you and someone who loves you will love you regardless of how you look. And I know that's so overused, but but there's someone for everyone. And I feel like it's easier for you to find a partner or to impress people or to have people love you when you don't hold onto a fucking filtering state. Because it's so shit to be insecure. You look good, everything, but it doesn't matter. You can play the biggest alpha you want on the outside, but if you have a state, you stink. You're stinky. Not in the sense of smell, you're stinky of the state. And you cannot do anything about it. This is what you can do about it. To look at it and be like, that is bullshit. I wasn't always in this state of body dysmorphia or rejection. I wasn't always in the state of this rejection. I'm not always in that state. When I get a pump going and I look so big, I'm like, oh hell yeah. In that moment, you're not in a state of insecurity and rejection. But any other time you are. And it's hard to catch it. It's hard to admit it. But so many people are. And if you told me this 5 years ago, I would be like, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm over here working out, you know. But I was in a huge body dysmorphia. I did it because I hated the body. I didn't work out to look good. I worked out to hurt it. I was working out to hurt the body. If you have any questions, you can ask. I can talk more about it, or I can individually talk with you. So if you have any questions, you can hit me up, and I'll gladly talk with you. If you're interested in self-improvement, not just outwardly, but inwardly too, subscribe, because I'll do more, and it's about going through life smoothly and relaxed, not her. Thank you.